Hello guys, this is Farhan Hussain and welcome to my channel. There's a question that I regularly get asked a lot, and that is which crypto I should be investing in 2019. Even though 2019 might not be a huge year for cryptocurrency, but there are still a lot of people out there who are thinking about investing in cryptocurrency. And when it comes to that, they're asking me which crypto, especially in the top 10. And generally the question dwells into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP. So within these three, which one should you put your hard-earned cash into? And in today's video, we will be looking at exactly that. To make it easier for you, the comparison between Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum, I'm going to divide these basically into three sections so you get an easier understanding. The first section would be the percentage increase for each of these cryptos. The second would be the social media impact of these, and the third is the real world usage. And within each categories, I will be giving you my verdict on it, on which crypto, Ripple XRP, Bitcoin, or Ethereum comes on top. But before doing that, I just want to give a quick disclaimer saying that this is not a financial advice, and whenever you're ready to invest, only invest what you can actually afford to lose, because as you might already know, the crypto world is extremely volatile, and yes, you can lose a lot of your money. Let's directly jump into the first category, and that is figures, starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin at the start of this year was hovering around $3,753, and it currently, as of July 15th, is at $10,551. And if you do the math, that is 182% increase, which is kind of really good compared to how overall crypto market was doing this year. Secondly, Bitcoin at the start of this year, compared to its max, which was in June 26th, was at 13,753. So compared to the start to the maximum, it's a percentage increase of 266%, which is great. But let's do its starting year to its lowest point, which was on February 19th, and that was around $3,400, and which translates roughly to minus 9% for Bitcoin. Actually, Bitcoin has been performing really well compared to the overall crypto market for this year. So Bitcoin has a huge plus from my side. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum at the start of this year was hovering around $133, and it's currently standing at $230, which is a percentage increase of 72%, which is really great. Secondly, Ethereum, compared to its maximum point, which was also June 26th, was at $352. That shows a percentage increase of 164%. And to its lowest point, which was on January 22nd, was around $116, which is a minus 13%. Overall, Ethereum has been doing great, although not as good as Bitcoin, but it is still somewhat comparably doing good compared to other cryptos in the market. Now let's look at XRP. XRP at the start of this year was around $0.35, and is currently, as of July 15th, is at $0.32, which is actually minus 8.9%. And from start to its maximum point, which was also June 26th, was at 0.5, which is a percentage increase of 42%. Secondly, at its lowest point, which was January 29th, it was at $0.29, which is minus 17%. Overall, XRP has not been doing that great this year, although it was one of the kings back in 2017, but 2019 does not seem like an XRP year. But overall, it's still okay level, but not that great. So in the first category, Bitcoin wins, and Ethereum comes at second, and XRP at third. And continuing, if we are to believe that the same trend continues for the upcoming months, Bitcoin would still remain much better investment compared to Ethereum or XRP. But again, as you know, with the crypto world, it's very volatile. It can change anytime. But according to the past trends, Bitcoin should do better compared to the other two. The next category is social media, and the reason why I have included this is because social media plays like a huge important role in determining the prices of various cryptos. If a crypto gets a lot of good news, people kind of flock to start buying it, and especially the FOMO factor, fear of missing out, is kind of like a super huge thing, which can be seen from the recent news about Bitcoin, in which a lot of one of the reasons why the price of Bitcoin really increased was there was a lot of FOMO going on. And in this category, I'm just gonna simply say that Bitcoin is basically the king here. There has been a huge news, whether it is a lot of these big publishers talking about it, or whether it's President Trump talking about it, although he did mention it kind of a negative way, but it's still news regarding Bitcoin, and any news in this world is basically good news for the crypto world. And at second place, it's a tie between XRP and Ethereum. Both of these cryptos are regularly mentioned in big publications and in various social medias. Whether a new company has started using Ripple's XRP platform, which uses XRP to transfer money worldwide, or there's a new application which is being based on Ethereum smart contracts. So it's basically a tie between XRP and Ethereum. But overall, in this category, Bitcoin again wins. The third category is the real world usage. And starting with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is mostly valued as an investment, although the other two, XRP and Ethereum, are also investments, but they have other real world usages. So in this category, Bitcoin does not score that good. Secondly, Ethereum, on the other hand, performs really good. Because of its smart contracts, there are lots of decentralized finance applications which are built upon it, which are also abbreviated as DeFis. Secondly, we also have digital identity, giving you a unique identity because of Ethereum, as well as tokenization of real-world assets. There are health applications, security infrastructure, payments, privacy from third parties, politics. Yes, it can also be used in politics, storing data, initial coin offerings, and gambling. And as you can see, there's a lot of real-world usage provided by Ethereum. That's why in this category, it performs excellent. XRP also performs really good in this category. Recently, Ripple, the parent company of XRP, pledged $500 million to create real use cases for XRP. Ripple currently already has a program called XRapid, in which various financial institutions, recently Western Union was one of them, although it did not continue using it, but in XRapid platform, major financial institutions in the world start trading using XRP. So as you can imagine, XRP also has a huge potential for the future. And that's why in this section, I would rank XRP at number 2, right after Ethereum. Based on these three categories so far for 2019, Bitcoin has been performing exceptionally good. Although Ethereum does come a close second and Ripple kind of a close third, if you can say that. But if we are to believe that these trends will continue for the upcoming year, Bitcoin should perform really good. But again, as you know, in the crypto world, anything is possible. You can expect any other crypto to outperform pretty much everybody, even Bitcoin. But again, this is my verdict and this is my personal opinion. As I've mentioned previously, do not take this as a financial advice, as because you saw these categories were not scientifically anything like that. So yeah, guys, Bitcoin was so far the king of 2019, and it might continue to be the king of 2019. Well guys, that was the video for today. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Which cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP, do you think is going to perform exceptionally well in the coming months? Let me know in the comment section. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get your updates regarding the crypto world. And as always, I will see you next time.